My name is Starla. I'm a business coach, I'm an Etsy SEO expert, and I'm a manager at a pretty cool site called erank.com that you might be familiar with if you've ever needed to perform keyword research. And today I'm answering more of your most common Etsy SEO questions. Let's do it. I was just informed that the tags we use should be in lowercase letters. I've never heard that before. Can you advise on that? Yes and no. I mean, the answer is no. As in, the advice that you heard is total bungo. Etsy's search algorithm isn't case sensitive. And, little bonus fact, the algorithm also knows that plurals like these are the same root word, which means you don't need to use repeat variants within your titles and tags, such as silver necklace and silver necklaces. Etsy knows that these are the same thing. Question: I've heard on YouTube from someone that putting the Etsy title in a certain order matters. They said to type least searched keywords in the title first, and the most searched keywords last in the title. Okay, this one is a first for me. I've heard people state that the words at the front of your title hold more weight, but never that the words at the back of your title hold more weight. Are you sure this YouTuber wasn't just trying to sabotage you? Because ultimately, neither of these things are true. Etsy tells us that your most important keywords should be placed at the front of your title, but unfortunately, over the years, sellers have misinterpreted this to mean that the front of your title holds more weight in search. In reality, the front of your title is just the part that shoppers are more likely to see in search. This means that the words at the front of your title should be the terms that most accurately describe what your item is. For example, if I was selling this cat mug, I'd want to lead with the keywords related to cat mug, rather than starting my title with great gift for mom. So no, title order doesn't matter for the algorithm. It does matter for shoppers though, so make sure you're always leading with your best keywords. If I post a listing and after a few days use that listing to publish another product with a different title, description, and tags, does Etsy recognize it as a new listing, or does it still keep the data from the first listing? Anytime you make a copy of an existing listing, think of it as just that. A copy. None of your sales history for that listing or the overall listing quality score will carry over to the new listing that you create. I like to think of copying similar listings as a way of using a template. If I'm selling this cat mug and decide a few days later that I'd like to also list this cat mug, copying this listing will save me a bit of time, because ultimately all of the attributes and much of the description, as well as some of the keywords from the tags and title, will be the same. From there, I can just swap out the images and make slight revisions to the tags, title, and description for the sake of saving time. But all in all, this is a brand new listing. I just heard that tags should be entered in the same order as they appear in your title. The order of your tags does not matter. Matter not does tags your of order the. When entering your tags, just remember that Etsy tells us all words from your title should be in your tags, but not everything in your tags needs to also be in your title. Your title is the place for your very best keywords, all of which should be added to your tags in order to help Etsy understand what you want to be known for. But the order that you enter them doesn't matter. When it comes to planning successful Etsy listings, launching seasonal items right at the start of seasonal trends is an essential step that many sellers miss. You need to launch right before these search spikes take place in order to take advantage of this traffic. And thankfully, I've done the hard part of planning a 12-month Etsy schedule for you so that you can stay on top of Etsy's busy seasons. This free PDF contains a 12-month printable set of calendars to help you plan ahead for holidays and popular seasons. Plus, each month has personal tips and pointers from me that will help you to stay ahead of your competition. You can grab my free calendars up here and in the link down below. Overall, success on Etsy means understanding how Etsy's algorithm works, so you can focus on strategies that help to build and maintain your listing quality scores. And with a little science, a lot of data, and some help from a trusted Etsy expert, you'll be well on your way to Etsy success. Cue the funky lo-fi beat.